What's up, BNation? Come on in. Come on in, BNation. Come on in, BNation. Come on in. Come on in, BNation. Oh, let me change my name. Come on in, y'all. Share. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, I know we got to talk about some serious stuff. I forgot to set this thing on. Y'all, come on in. Come on in, BNation. Come on in. While y'all invite folks, share, like. Share and like. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. Hope you guys having a wonderful day. Come on in, y'all. We're going to talk about this stuff that's going on because I think this stuff is getting out of hand. And so we need to talk about it. For sure. Y'all come on in. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Come on in, y'all. I'm just doing something really quick while y'all coming in and sharing live. I don't know if this thing is going to stick or not. But anyway, y'all come on in. Hello, beautiful people. Hey, St. Mary. Hey, Kate. Hey, Ghanese. Hey. Woo, y'all. Okay. Y'all, this ain't getting serious. So let's start with I saw Kim's brother. Okay. Kim's brother is on 10. Okay. He is so fed up. And I'm not going to lie. So am I. Hello, Nigel. So am I. I am so fed up with this demonic gallery. Because y'all, that's what we're going to call them from now on. He sure does. He sure does. He just like he's. Hey, Sandra. Good to see you, beautiful. Good afternoon, Janet. Hey, y'all, listen. Y'all share the live, like it. Let me tell y'all something now. This thing is getting out of hand. It's getting on my nerves. And there's not too many things that get on my nerves. Now, I may not have the capacity to listen to ignorance for such a long time. But, St. Mary, you got to listen. Chris, as a matter of fact, the reason why I'm doing this because Chris went to the authorities. He reported it. He went to the police. So, and I think he went to the police. He said they said they are going to look into it. Hey, Janet, I don't know whether I said hi. Hey, Janet. Hey, WPHTV. So he went to the authorities, and the authorities said that they were going to look into it because I think Chris said, I'm not sure what Chris said to the cops. Oh, it's so demonic. I'm not sure exactly what Chris said to the cops, but I think it has something to do with y'all, Mackie. Yeah, so normally what happens is that, I saw another lady, y'all, I can't remember her name. It wasn't Talk Up the Things. It was Hey Maria. It was somebody else, St. Mary. My understanding that Alicia has lawyer. She's gotten a lawyer. So she's gotten a lawyer, and I think what is happening, I think they have reported the video. But I think the investigation, so there's a way to do it. You have to report it. And then what they will do, what they will do, they will then start, they will actually look at, my understanding, they actually look at the video when you report it, St. Mary, and then they determine, after they send you an email saying, hey, somebody reported your email or whatever, then they actually go into and start looking into the video itself. But Chris actually went to the authorities, and I think he actually said to them something about death threats. And I don't know how he put it to the cops, but the cops are looking into it because Chris is livid. Yeah, so she is. I mean, Chris is livid. Like when I saw the second to the last video, I mean, Chris was, y'all. I don't think I've ever seen Chris this mad. And I got scared because I'm like, you gotta calm down. You don't have no heart attack or anything. I got scared. I mean, he was livid. I don't think I've seen him mad before, but not on this level because of because of wishing death on Alicia, and like I said, I don't know exactly what Chris said to the police, but I know they're involved and I know they're looking at the situation. Yeah, I agree. I think it's going. And for her, it's another Jamaican girl that talks about it. I can't remember her name, but she said Alicia has a lawyer now, and so y'all is getting out of control. And I think this hatred, to me, it's so demonic. Let me tell you how I know it's demonic. Because number one, it doesn't even make any sense in why they're so upset with somebody, as in if Alicia Kim was married to them. Okay, so what I'm not understanding is why the hatred is so demonic. Y'all, they don't even know Alicia Kim like that. They just know the girl on YouTube. I would never have that much hatred for Rum Ram and Boo. I just think they're ignorant. No, I do think they're ignorant, but I don't have no hatred for them. Like I'm just gonna just go out and just hate her so much until I wish. No, it is insane. No, I want Mackie to get help. I want Rum Ram them to grow up and be mature enough to understand and have critical thinking skills. But to behave in such a demonic way, it is beyond crazy to me. Exactly, now. Exactly. Hey Rose, exactly. What I don't understand is what I'm saying is, y'all, they act like Alicia Kim was married to them. They know every detail of every situation of everything that went on in the marriage. We're not proclaiming that. We're going by what Alicia Kim says, and we're going by what Mackie says, and we are using critical thinking skills and just life experience to know when somebody is giving us BS. But this is some demonic, trifling mess that's going on, to where Chris felt the need to go to the police. And so they're looking into it. So I don't even know what that means. I mean, I know what it means as far as they're going to do some investigation. But now you're talking about, I mean, it is just crazy. Right. All because Mackie divorced her now. Mackie divorced her and they hate her. That's crazy. Okay, so she's starting a second channel, Maria. Alicia Kim starting a second channel. No, listen, yeah, no, we don't hate nobody over here, but they're just ignorant. Okay, perfect. I'll make sure I go to subscribe to that. I mean, but I think this is just, man. Listen, this is a problem. I mean, this thing is getting out of hand. I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's getting out of hand. I mean, let me put it up. So we're gonna make sure we go support her. Make sure we support her. Hey, Kiwi. But what I'm like, what in the world, y'all? But come on now. Okay, I can see that. Listen to me. I understand you want to do commentary on it, right? Because we've been watching them and that kind of stuff. So we've been watching them, and so we're giving commentary stuff on it. But this is not commentary. What they're doing. This is just downright um, being hatred, and Boo coming on spewing lies, and I mean the definition of character is just off the chain. And I think Alicia Kim should sue him. I mean, I am so sorry. I think she should sue him. Exactly, Kate. Exactly. They are, Kiwi. I mean, I am just getting. I mean, this thing is getting so much. I mean, they mad at the girl because the girl didn't stay married to Mackie, but Mackie didn't want to stay married to her. He is the one that divorced Kim. So what I'm trying to figure out, what are they mad about Alicia Kim about? But you know what the problem was? The minute she got pregnant is when Run Ram all got into his feelings, and then all of a sudden now he want to turn on her because the fact that because she didn't reveal that she was dating someone, and she shouldn't have, because all the nonsense that's happening now. Absolutely. I mean, listen. If I was Kim, I would sue both of them because it is getting out of hand. I'm telling y'all, I have never seen Kim brother this upset. The thing made me nervous because I mean he was. I mean, I have never seen his face look that way, and I'm like, if he doesn't calm down, he gonna fool around and have a heart attack over this thing. But I'm glad he went to the police. Yeah, exactly. Gandhi's like, what in the world? I'm trying to figure out what did she do to him. So listen. Let me tell you their rationale because I heard Rum Ram say this. His rationale is because Alicia Kim. Y'all remember when they moved out? Well when Alicia Kim got the new apartment. First of all, I already knew that Boo was there. Alicia Kim didn't have to say Boo was there. I had enough common sense to know that he was living there with his. He was living there at some point, right? And so when he just decided to leave, Kim talked about that how she came home and there was no dish detergent and other things like that in the house. What they're trying to say, because she did that, right? Because she said that is what made them feel like, well, she's the one who started it. And I'm like, no, y'all. She was just having commentary. She was just saying she came home and the stuff was gone. You see what I'm saying? And the stuff was gone. She wasn't trying to be malicious or trying to make Boo look bad. That is what happened. He even said that's what happened. Exactly. Hey, Whit. So y'all see what I'm saying? Like, so that's what they're trying to say. That's how Alicia Kim started it. Really, y'all? Okay, explain to me why wouldn't she say that? Then Boo comes out and say he did do it. Okay, she didn't lie. There is nothing around it. He just talked about, that he left. Okay, but somehow they think her doing that somehow um, um, that makes them, that gives them the permission to just come after her like she like demonic imps. Exactly. That's exactly what they're using as an excuse. I heard that. Well, you're the one who started this. You're the one who started this, but because you're the one who said he came out and did blah 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 blah. Exactly. Listen, my whole point is, listen, that does not mean that you get to demonically attack people because you claim they started it first. You don't let a man come onto your platform degrading a woman like that and speaking death over her because you think that she started it first. It's almost like the Israel and Gaza thing, right? It's like, well, they attacked us first, but we're just gonna completely flat you out then, right? See, that's why people are having an issue with this thing with Israel. Well, I'm just gonna flatten you out then. Alicia Kim is considering Didi. She said she's considering coming off of YouTube. Exactly. What I'm saying is she wasn't trying to be malicious. Exactly, Rose. Exactly, Rose. Why should she hide it? So all of a sudden she shouldn't say nothing about the detergent. She was saying something about everything else. It's like, what is that they want her to do? That's exactly what it is. But see, to me, y'all, this is and Kim needs to do what's best for her health and what's best for her family. She most definitely needs to do what's best. But see, that's what Mackie wants. Mackie wants Kim to come off the internet, come off and not do her job. No, St. Mary, I didn't. I'm gonna try to look at it. I didn't see it live yesterday. I'm gonna try to hopefully. I just realized she did it live when I saw Didi, and I thought I was looking at it. I was up kind of late looking at a couple of things, and I didn't even see her live. I don't know how I missed it. Um, but that's what he wants, y'all. Hello, Jillian. See, that's what he wants. And I think that's what hurts my heart. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna try to find it, St. Mary. That Maria, that's exactly what he wants. He wants y'all, and I think that's what hurts me. And I know pride and ego can't be. I know pride and ego can't be the reason why we want her to do something, right? She needs to do what's best for her family. But I think what pains me is that that's what he's been trying to do. He wants to run her off the internet. And let me tell you one thing. And I know people sometimes want to tell Alicia Kim some things, but there's some things to protect her mental health and to protect her. She doesn't need to know all the time what they're saying about her. It doesn't matter. Her family and friends shouldn't be texting and saying, "Hey, he said this." They just need to not say anything to her. and let her just, function without knowing all of this stuff. But I will get them for defamation of character. Yeah, so then she must be deleted it, y'all, or but even if, oh yeah, you're right, or private, because no one won't be able to see, because you have to have the link. But see, that's what I see. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't want her to get off because that's what they want. Exact, y'all. Don't tell her nothing they're saying. Because I'm telling you, when I saw Chris, that thing scared me. I'm like, Chris, calm down. I'm telling you, I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, y'all, Chris was livid. Y'all seen him upset, but y'all ain't seen him upset like when y'all go watch that video. Y'all ain't seen him upset like that. I'm like, oh my goodness. Till he went to the police. But I think, like I said, I think Boo, let me tell you, Boo is exactly who Kim married from the beginning. Kim just was too young to understand that. I keep trying to tell folks, well, she was going, a 28-year-old, if you minus 10 from that, she was 18. An 18-year-old doesn't know anything. She hadn't been here 2 decades yet. She didn't quite fully understand what it meant to look at 3 divorces and 2 you divorced out of the 3. And she noticed that he hadn't stayed with any of them. After 3 years, or what? Oh, what did she say? After, what was the timeline? She noticed that he didn't stay married to them after 3 to 5 years or something like that. He noticed he filed for the divorce. Yeah, Chris got to stop, Kiwi. Absolutely. 5, Jillian. Thank you. And right, Kim didn't fully understand, y'all, what that meant. She couldn't. Because the brain from that age is from, as your brain is properly developing, I think it's from 25 to 30 or 28 to 30. It's coming in, it's developed, but it's still developing. So sometimes you don't have the right reasoning to be able to reason certain things. Absolutely, Naja, he was always like that. She didn't understand after seeing somebody divorced 3 times. Listen to me. If you divorce 3 times, baby, let me tell you one thing. You better have a good explanation if you think I'm going to get with you. If you better sit down and have a whole conversation with me and why you divorced 3 times. Because that should have been the conversation. But Kim too young to fully understand that. Exactly, Maria. Kim was too young to fully grasp. If you come to me with 3 divorces, why? What happened? What have you done? What kind of work have you done to make the difference? And if somebody can't tell you why they have been married three times, you don't marry them. You don't marry them. If somebody, listen, I'm divorced once. On one time married, divorced once. If a guy comes to me who has never been married and he's interested in me and he asks me, hey, so what happened while you're divorced? If I cannot tell that man intelligently why I'm divorced, then he needs to run. Exactly, Jillian. Exactly. Oh, no doubt about it. Creation and I was talking about that and how he painted a totally different picture to her while they were dating when she was coming here. Because Kim even said that. Yeah, Kim knew. Kim looked at the divorces, Kate. Kate, she looked at the divorces and she said she asked him. I noticed. She said she noticed on the two that he divorced, right? She noticed. She said to him, I noticed that the two that you divorced, it was right at that 5 year mark. Like, at 5 years, they're divorced. And she said to him, I hope that doesn't, I hope you're not, I think she said, I hope you're not, that's not going to be our case. But she doesn't fully she didn't understand that's exactly what it was going to be. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna go find that. Exactly. So Kate, he lied to her. So Kim questioned him about it. Kim says she said on Kim when Kim came out and talked about the son DM her, she talked about it then. She asked Mackie, I noticed. They had a comment. I noticed that the divorce happened after 5 years. And she said, I hope that doesn't happen to us. So the bottom line is that Kim under y'all, Kim didn't if I would have seen that, I would have had a totally different response. She didn't fully understand. No, I need to know why you divorced these two. And why did the first one divorce you? Allegedly. Thank you, St. Mary. Allegedly. Right? He would have to add, I would have to ask, you got to tell me why you divorced 3 times. He asked Sandra, absolutely. And this wife that talked to what Rodney, talking about how he treated and how he treated her and how he couldn't get his thing up allegedly, um, allegedly, then exactly, Irish, absolutely. Well, that's what I was saying. Someone that's 67 years old that has been here almost a decade marries a 28-year-old. What in the world? Y'all don't even have nothing really in common. Y'all on totally two life journeys. That's why I said that boo, no matter what Alicia Kim said, he should have known better. He should have known that Kim wanted a baby. It didn't matter if Kim said, oh, well, if I want the baby, I could do this. It didn't matter that she said that. He has lived long enough to know that she's not thinking rational because she hadn't lived life long enough. But he has. He's 67. He almost 70. So he doesn't, he's the one that has lived life long enough to understand that that could be an impulse a statement Kim is making without the proper context of life. You see what I'm saying? Come on. So even the ex-wife is coming out talking to Rodney about the nasty stuff that went on, and she was just saying allegedly that he can't get it up, according to the ex-wife, per Rodney's video. So what I'm saying is, even if Kim didn't make that statement, he knows better because she hasn't lived long enough to even make that kind of statement with y'all with life experience. But I don't care if the man, I don't care if you've been married one time and you're divorced. When you get somebody that has been divorced, you need to ask why. And don't take no one sentence. No, you're gonna have to tell me what you go. No, you're gonna have to tell me. And don't tell him or her, just let them speak. If the whole conversation is about the other person, you better run. Because the first thing they should do is take responsibility for themselves. This is what happened. This is the part that I played in the breakdown of my marriage. Then after you talk about that, then you can bring the other person in. But, you know, you don't need to be marrying somebody who's been divorced and you're not asking questions. See, that's what I'm saying. And Kiwi, what I'm saying is Kim she wasn't emotionally mature enough to be able to critically think that through. She's brain's still developing. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, y'all, but Mackie knew that he could not date somebody much older than Kim, right? He couldn't date somebody much older than Kim and present 3 divorces and then don't properly explain and just say that it's their fault. Because a woman my age or just a younger will absolutely challenge that. Exactly, St. Mary. He's shooting up guns and all that kind of stuff in the air just to scare a woman. But what that's my issue with Ram. That why do you have a man that have physically abused women, knocking his baby mama's teeth out allegedly? Right? And somebody shooting guns up per his own mouth and video that's on here. It comes out of his own mouth. So you explain to me why would he have somebody like that on promoting somebody and want everybody to feel sorry for him? Somebody who don't have no problem slapping a woman down. Explain that to me. Exactly, St. Mary. I mean, it is getting out of hand. Oh, absolutely. 100%. Exactly. But Kiwi, Mackie knows. Mackie knows. Kim doesn't know about marriage because that was her first marriage. So she didn't have an understanding. But Mackie did. He had already been married 3 times before that, allegedly. So he knew it wasn't no honeymoon stages. He knew Kim was naive. He know darn well if he would have married somebody up in age, they wouldn't have gone for half of that stuff he was doing. And Kim even talked about the way that he was talking to her. Kim ain't gotta tell her because I know he nasty. And allegedly, he was nasty when they was getting their divorce, and the judge said something to him about it. That's my understanding. He was nasty to the judge, and the judge checked him and told him he was unreasonable, allegedly. So what I'm trying to figure out, why are you, and guess what? And they do the same thing with Krista. Listen, I'm not saying that Krista didn't make a bad judgment. But Krista also got a problem with putting her hands on people when she gets angry. Yes, he knew what he was doing. That's why they can say what they want to say. No 67-year-old man gonna marry no 28-year-old, and he just so naive and he don't know what's going on. They just being stupid. A 67-year-old man knows exactly what he's doing when he married someone that's 28. Jillian, he sure enough did. He had a spirit about him doing them pranks. Oh, yeah, he took advantage. Yeah, he preyed on her. He took advantage because she was younger. He took advantage because she was younger. And she didn't have enough wisdom to dig deeper. Exactly. Exactly, Irish. Exactly. They both they wanna pretend that Mackie and Chris's behavior when it comes to violence is no big deal. And that's why I call them all of them that's after Alicia Kim, I call them the demonic gallery, because you got to be demonic to play them kind of game and to overlook abuse as if it's no big deal. And then somehow think those partners owe them something. Yeah, they owe them the divorce. Mackie got 6 baby mamas. Do you know how irresponsible that is? And 6 baby mamas allegedly, and 4, well, I know for one ex-wife, Kim, and 3 allegedly ex-wives, so which means a total of 4. Do you understand how irresponsible that is, and how disrespectful that is to just to the institution of marriage? That joker get married like like we put on clothes every day. He's still wild in his back in his younger days. He was a wild. He's still wild. Do you understand? That's 10 women. Listen to me, y'all. That's 10 women that he has abused, and that is allegedly in some way or form, and that is 10 women God is going to hold him responsible for. He can bet that. Because it is most definitely a demonic gathering. That's what I call them. All of them that's after Alicia Kim. It's a demonic gathering. But I call it the demonic gallery because they all in there. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, y'all, when he went to that festival, I know him and Kim went to it last time. See, y'all listen to me. Y'all young adult women, y'all listen to me. Even if you're not young and you're older, you're around my age. Y'all, let me tell you one thing. Even when he went to that thing, y'all, in Florida, where he showed all the booty and stuff was out, all the people was half naked, and I think him and Kim went to that one time before. Y'all. I understand some things are cultural and stuff like that, but y'all, why you want to go someplace with everybody half naked? And there's some festival. I'm just saying. Well, what name is Kim using? Kim, the last name Kim is his? Y'all help me understand. Oh, McCoy. That okay. So she kept Alicia McCoy like on her legal documents. So did Kim keep her? No, he does not have any class for sure. Did Kim keep McCoy on her like on her driver license and stuff like that? I'm assuming. Exactly, Wit. I got you. Okay, thank you, Rose. Yeah, exactly, Wit. Yeah, she can't just up and change her name like that. That wouldn't be smart. Especially what's going on now with the orange dude we got in office. That ain't smart to do. She gonna have to keep that name. She can't. He can't tell her what name to keep. Because when I remember with my divorce, they asked me, "Do you want to keep your maiden name? Do you want to keep your married name, or you want to keep your maiden name?" And I said, "I'll keep my married name." And I kept my married name because I already had stuff. I already had ministry and stuff associated with it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I wish I would have. I would have kept my maiden name. Yeah, but Kim doesn't have to give up that name. I mean, shoot, if I was Kim, as soon as everything's settled, I'll get rid of him anyway. Get rid of the name anyway. I wouldn't want to be associated to him. He's so disgusting. Yeah, I kept mine too, Rose. I kept my married name. He is Kate. I'm just saying that this thing is getting out of hand. You know, BNation. I know we do a lot of commentary and stuff, but I really want us to pray for them. And Chris too, y'all, because y'all, Chris is out. Chris is hurt. I can tell. Chris is so upset. Is so upset, and I'm concerned about him. And I want Alicia Kim to be okay. I just pray she can find a way to stay on here and not let Mackie run her off here, and not let Mackie run her off here. Yeah, I mean, I kept mine. Everything was in it. Y'all, I would have had to change my social security card over again. I would have had to, and I don't mind doing that if I get married again. Hey, Lisa, you see what I'm saying? I'll do that if I get married again. I'll go through all that. But I'm just not gonna just be going through all that process. It take too much time. Hey, Lisa, y'all. So I'm just y'all. Let's just keep them in prayer, and I just pray, man. Like I said, I want Kim to do what's best for her and her health and her kids. So if she feels the need to get off right now, then she can get off, because I want what's best for her. But let's make sure that we are just not doing commentary on what's happening, but we are actually praying for Kim and her family and her kid and the people that's on. And I hope the people that's listening, that if you at her place, if you just listening, and so you can run back and go say we talking junk, well, you can go back and tell me we talking junk. But you people that live in Kim's building and giving reports about her and her address, just know it's coming back your way. Just know that, okay? You may not see it this year. You may not see it next year. But let me tell you one thing. Just because there's no immediate consequences doesn't mean that there won't be any. So keep that in mind while you giving out people stuff. Okay? While you giving out people stuff, and know that girl has a young child. These people do not know the entire story. None of us do. We got bits and pieces. So why would you take your hatred on somebody that you was not even in the marriage? You can only go by what they're saying and use your critical thinking skills to see what's happening. But it's getting out of hand. And I am getting nervous because this is just ridiculous. And so I'm very interested in seeing how the police is going to handle this, because it's been reported. And I think maybe another thing I think we might can do, I think we can report that live. I think enough people reporting that live, I think it can bring it down as well. I'm not sure how that works. Correct. I mean, it is just crazy. I mean, I have just never seen this level of hatred. I mean, they act like they was in the marriage with Boo and Kim. Ram asking him questions about, well, so when you went to the house, so she invited you to the house. I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, real? They dating. You want information about that? Y'all, I'm just see. That's how. Listen, that's how I know it's no longer about commentary. It's just about hating Alicia Kim. That's why the first 5 minutes I said this is too dumb for me to listen to. I can't finish it. It exactly. Y'all like the live for me. Y'all go ahead and like the live. Y'all like the live for me, please, and share it as well. But this is getting out of hand. Y'all, I'm gonna do a little bit more research when I find out who the girl is that said that Alicia Kim allegedly has a lawyer. I'm gonna find out, and I'll tell y'all who it was. But this is getting out of hand, and one Alicia Kim to pass away the same age of her. I mean, my God. But I told y'all, I can't remember what video it was. I saw a demonic presence on Boo. And there was somebody else that said, B, I saw it too. Coach B, I saw it too. I don't know who it was. But this was a while ago when we were actually watching it. Exactly. You know what, Michelle, well, Mitch, what I hope if we find out who it is, they report her behind to the leasing office. Or whoever it is, report them to the leasing office. I saw a demonic presence. Listen to me. I can't remember which video it was because I watched the whole thing through. I said, there's a spirit on him. I can see it. And somebody else was on here was like, yep, I saw it too. Correct. But my understanding she has a lawyer. I'm sorry. I mean, she may not want to fight, but I am so sorry. She needs to fight, and she needs to ask them to pay the court costs as much as she can, because they are being just demonic at this point, and it's just going too far. Mackie gonna divorce her, then mad because she doesn't move on. Not okay. Correct. It's just like that nurse is doing. That nurse, somebody gave me her name before. She fighting that boyfriend. Listen, the boyfriend moving with her. What even her husband, y'all? She's still fighting that man to this day. She wasn't even married to him, but she let him move in her house. Still fighting this man to this day. Hey, Queen. Yeah, he's evil. To this day, that nurse is fighting that person. She was not, like I said, not even married to the guy. Y'all be careful. These people they bring their representatives to the table. Wait for a minute to see who they really are. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Queen, I hadn't seen you in a while. But I'm just saying, y'all, this is getting out of hand. So I'm gonna do some more research and see what's going on, and see. Exactly. Please don't show the baby. Oh, you off today, Queen? Queen, that's what it is. Okay, I got you. That's it, Jillian. Nurse Mercy Bono. Baby, when I tell you that girl is going through, that man has taken her to court. She's been fighting. She's a registered nurse. She's been fighting over and over to get this guy. He keeps taking her to court. And I am telling y'all who are on here is single, you better vet until you can't vet anymore. You better vet that person. You after you talk to him, let your pastor talk to him. After you talk to him, say that we're gonna have to go to therapy. If you don't want to do any of those things, get rid of them. Because what Nurse Mercy is going through right now, and Kim, you don't want to go through that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, y'all, what we see now is not Boo all of a sudden become this is Boo was this way before he married Alicia Kim. That's why he was already married 3 times allegedly with 6 baby mamas allegedly. That's why. I'm just saying. Y'all be careful out here in these streets. And that's why Kim said she would never do that again. She would never show her relationship on the YouTube, which is true. Which is true. Because of what is happening now. So y'all, over here, I want us to pray for Kim. I want us to really pray for Kim. Pray for the baby. Pray that God covers Kim. Pray for Chris. Chris is on. Oh my goodness, y'all! I'm telling you, that thing bothered me so bad when I saw Chris like that. I was like, oh my goodness, Chris, calm down, calm down. Chris was on 30. So I want to see what comes of this police report because he sure reported them. Absolutely, Jillian. Of course he didn't. Correct, Kiwi. So y'all, let's keep coming. Listen, she needs to sue. I know she may not want to fight, but I don't want her to come. I don't want to give them jokers the satisfaction of her coming off of YouTube. Diddy, I knew it was somebody. Diddy, you remember Diddy? What was it, Diddy? It was like the maybe the third or fourth video he had come out with. I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. Y'all know there are times where I can actually see them. I can't see them all the time, but there are times where the Holy Spirit will allow me to see demons. I don't see them all the time. It is rare, but I do see them. I've seen them. I can count on my hands, maybe out of my whole time being saved since the age of 25. I think maybe I've seen maybe about 3 or 4. I saw one in the movie theater. I could see it moving. I saw one on Mackie, and I saw the little small demons in my dream, these I saw in my dreams. The Lord was showing me in my dream that the enemy was attacking my marriage. And there one other time that I've seen them I'm talking about with my naked eyes. So don't I know they real. And I saw one on Mackie that on that video. I most definitely saw a demonic spirit on him. And I could see it in his eyes. It was something in his eyes. Yeah, I know. Listen, I wasn't married to him. He's a heavy burden to all of us. Y'all, imagine her. Y'all, if he's heavy on that way with us, you can imagine her. They are. No, listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, what you say, Didi? I DM him and told her not to address Mackie ever again. No, he does. He does. I saw it. Y'all like up the live. I got. Come on, y'all like the live. And if you're not a subscriber, come on, don't shack up with us. We love you over here at BNation. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yes, she was. Y'all, I'm telling you. Like I said, now I'm just not walking around here to see demons all the time because people's doing that nonsense. Okay, now you need to chill out because you ain't okay. Relax. God will show it sometimes, every blue moon. But now, if you know when there's a spirit somewhere, I can tell you that because I can go certain places and I may not see the spirit, but I can feel them. So y'all, let's keep them lifted. I'm gonna do a little bit more research, y'all. And if I find out any more, I'm coming back. I'm coming back out here live this week because I'm just concerned now because the way that I saw Kim's brother, and like I said, I've never seen him that upset. If y'all haven't watched that video, y'all need to go see. That thing scared me because I was scared that he was gonna get sick because he was so upset. And then I can just tell that Kim is just worn out by this. Even I'm worn out about it because I think it's getting serious. So we're gonna keep her in prayer. And so y'all, let me do some more research, and then once I find out some more, y'all know I'm coming back. I'm coming back on live, y'all. If y'all, we had a great time doing the book club. If you're interested, joining the book club, guys, we are doing. Okay, I thought I had the book beside me. I don't have it beside me, but y'all can look at one of the videos where I'm talking about the book. We having the next session is this Sunday at 3:30. We're reading chapters 11 through 20. And the book is about boundaries, y'all. And we found out, listen, we found out in our session on Sunday, we need to set some more boundaries. We need to set some more boundaries. Yeah, no, it is draining. Listen, it's oh my, it is. Listen, see that's what it is. So y'all, if it's draining for us, can you imagine what Kim is? Y'all, let me tell you one thing. They mad because Kim moved on and got pregnant by somebody else. Y'all, that's the root of it. That's Rum Ram and Mackie's root. Oh, you think she's gonna come live today? Okay, perfect. I'll make sure I look at it. Well, I got to be back to work at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. But that's all right. It gets slow, and I think I got 3 meetings with some students. I think I'll be done probably about 9, by almost 10. So, and some of my students don't show up for their meetings. I don't know why they treat me like that. So we'll see if they on. Yeah, you're right, Kate. Kate, thank you. So I'm reading chapter 1, pages 11 through 20. Thank you, Kate, for correcting me. Yeah, so chapter 1, pages 11 through 20. We read pages 1. Well, we read the preface all the way up to pages 10 in chapter 1. And so we're going to do we're still in chapter 1. We're doing 11 through 20. The reason why we're doing it that way, y'all, because there's no need to read a book and you don't implement it in your life. There's no need to go have a book club and then the book you don't use nothing in the book. right? You got to let the book change you. And what Creation and I realized, we need to come on up in some areas. Yeah, I got 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. tonight. I got to work for sure. I appreciate you, Creation. So we gotta, y'all, we gotta keep it lifted, and y'all, and not only Alicia but Chris too, y'all, that he doesn't get sick behind this, that he doesn't have to go to the hospital behind this. Yeah, 10 pages at a time, because y'all, we trying to do better. Creation now, we both realize, okay, I might need to put some boundaries in this area right here, because you're not thinking about it, and we are losing ourselves by making everything else a priority but ourselves. So that's one that was really, really a good thing that both Creation and I learned during the book club. It was really good, and we want to take our time because we want to learn the lessons, and it's not something that you just learn and then you got to practice it based on the therapist. You got to practice it. You can't just, the minute you see yourself not practicing it, you're gonna find yourself overwhelmed again and all that kind of stuff. Well, Creation, that's what I'm saying. We thinking this stuff is over, and it's getting worse. Okay, Rodney just okay. Who just dropped a video? Creation, Rodney. So I got to go look at that too. So you guys, y'all have a great, great day. Y'all, I gotta go find me something to eat. I don't know if I'm gonna have me a salad. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, Rodney. Okay, thank you, St. Mary. Yeah, y'all. Let me go find me something to eat. Then I'm gonna start doing some little bit. Let me go find me something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat a salad. I don't know what I don't know, but I don't want to cook. I can tell you that. Yeah, it's getting worse for sure. And so I'm. But y'all know what I wish? Lord, I shouldn't say this. But you know what I wish, y'all? I wish one of them ex-wives would come out. I hope all three ex-wives come out and do a whole live on Mackie. That's what I wish. I bet you go sit down somewhere then. Yeah, I'm most definitely I'm gonna go look at that. Y'all have a great day. Let me go find me something to eat. And y'all, we'll catch back up once I get some more information. All right, y'all. Allegedly. Thank you, St. Mary. All right, y'all. Have a great one, and I'll see y'all. Y'all don't forget, like the live, all right, and share it. All right, bye, y'all.